What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And guys, today is a very special video for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, if you didn't know, we just hit 10,000 subs on the YouTube channel. So I just wanted to take a quick moment and say a massive thank you. Thank you to everybody that has subbed to the channel. I am incredibly grateful to hit 10,000 subscribers. Pretty insane that has actually happened. When I started this journey, I never thought that would actually be achievable, especially playing something like Raid. So yeah, just completely blown away by that support and really appreciate it. So if you're one of those 10,000 people to subscribe, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how awesome it is to have hit that number. Today, we're actually going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate the 10,000 subs in a really specific way, and that is we are going to remake my World's Strongest Rotos video from over a year ago. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, that may have been the very first video of mine that you saw. It was the first video that I did that had a really wide audience, that got a lot of people talking. Usually to be like, there's no way this is the world's strongest Rotos. This guy is out of his mind, crazy. But it was one of the first like +4 fully awakened Rotos, builds that was out there in the wild. And it was a real turning point in the channel itself, because it was the video that got me into Sacred Panda, where people took notice of my account. It was a video that made people notice me as a content creator. And certainly put me on a lot of different people's maps as somebody, I guess, to like watch what he does. And it also led to me learning a lot more about Raid in general. So I figured, you know what? It's been just about a year since that video came out. Actually, I think it's been a little over a year, actually. The game has changed a lot in the last year, but wouldn't it be fun to rebuild my Rotos now in a Merciless set and see what the quote-unquote World's Strongest Merciless Rotos looks like? Because when I did that last video, that set didn't even exist. So that's what we've done today. I've taken my Rotos and I've built him in a Merciless set, in a 6-piece Merciless set. And I also got to give a little bit of a credit to both Shinny and Scratch, because they recently did videos on their builds of the World's Strongest Rotos. And I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can compete, right? So that's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to go quickly over Rotos' skills. You guys know this by now. He's got the A1, decreased defense, has a chance to grant an extra turn, which is what makes him so nasty. And of course, his damage is based on both attack and HP. And that factors heavily into how I've built my Rotos, which we'll get to in a bit. We got the A2, you know what I mean? You're sucking down HP. You're destroying people's HP. You're making them super strong. You're upping his damage. Nasty A2, but obviously the big thing with Rotos is the A3, and it's the basically you're gonna die. I'm ignoring pretty much all of your defense, certainly in this build, pretty close to it, and you're ignoring unkillable and block damage buffs, I should say. And eventually, if you hit the A2 enough, you can actually block revive with this skill. So his kit, for having been in the game now for what, 3 or 4 years, his kit is still super good. I mean, obviously we have mythicals now. There are way more ways to counter him than there ever were before, but you can't sleep on Rotos. He's still really good. And then of course you've got his passive, which makes it extremely difficult to kill him. One, if you've got Siffy on the team, they're cleansing the debuffs off of Rotos. He's taking a turn every time, no matter what, pretty much. And then also he can't be hit for more than 50% of his HP in a one-hit attack. So the dude survives, and then he gets extra turns. We've seen what he can do. Now for masteries, I've got him in Ward of the Fallen. You can put him in Phantom Touch as well. Really depends on what you're looking to do. I like Ward of the Fallen a lot because it keeps him alive longer, and I'm really big on Rotos surviving, and so he can get those extra turns. It also does extra damage as well. You could also hypothetically put him in Polymorph, and I've honestly thought about that specifically for live arena, because the rise of Armands and other champions that are able to control you if you don't have polymorph on. So I don't know. I like Ward of the Fallen. If I switched him to anything, it would be either Phantom Touch or polymorph. Your mileage may vary, whatever works for you. And then masteries wise, there's a couple different ways you can go. Really the offense tree is the big question in terms of what you do. I've gone with Life Drinker because essentially when he gets hit, you know, you're guaranteed to be at 50% HP. If it's only a one hit, it's not going to go below that unless something is ignoring his passives. For example, Narcissus. So this allows him to hypothetically better take on Taurus and Marichka if you're looking to do that, since he can heal himself past that 50% HP barrier, and then that counter attack from Taurus isn't going to kill him. So I like Life Drinker here. I've gone with Whirlwind of Death. I like having a really fast Rotos. I think that's very important for the build. Have them fast. Cycle of Violence, so you're getting potentially decreased cooldowns on that A3. And then I've gone with Helm Smasher, of course, down here. Let me switch my camera over so you can see. Yep, there we go. So we've gone Helm Smasher over here. This is really where you have a couple different options. I've gone with Methodical, so he gets more damage on the A1. You could honestly go with Kill Streak, which every time he kills somebody, he's getting increased damage. Either one. I don't know if one is better than the other. You know, hypothetically, maybe I go with this over the A1 only getting damage, assuming if you can get some kills. So it really just depends on you. I do like Blood Shield because, again, you're giving him more survivability. Every time he kills somebody, he's getting a 15% shield equal to his max HP. And as you can imagine, once you've used that A2 and maxed out his HP, an extra 60,000, that shield can get pretty big, like other HP-based nukers. And then for defense, just standard stuff here. A little counterattack, little retribution, which I think is great. So multiple opportunities to counterattack, get extra turns here, delay death, you know, Bloodthirst, increasing his HP or healing him when he kills somebody. So this is how I've done it. But again, you could go a couple different ways. You could certainly go Kill Streak instead of Methodical, and maybe I'll switch it over at some point. But I think Helm Smasher is the big thing here because you're getting that ignore defense. So let's take a look at the build. Again, this is a Merciless build. Now I have the ability to actually build my Rotos in 9-piece Merciless. I could do it, which is crazy. But the problem is I'm sacrificing a ton of stats if I do. So I have gone with a 6-piece Merciless set, including a reaction piece here. You'll notice on crit damage, not Merciless, but I've gone 6-piece Merciless up top, and then a reaction piece down low. And I didn't switch out these two pieces because they really are incredibly god tier pieces for Rotos. So let's look at what I've done here and why I've done what I've done. We got Merciless with a quad speed roll courtesy of the bonus mythical. So no crit rate on this, but attack percentage, and hey, tons of speed. We like that. We've got HP and speed, and again, attack, crit damage. And remember, HP increases his damage and his survivability. You'll also notice the ascensions are either attack or HP. I've done both. Hypothetically, you could say the HP is maybe the best ascension on everything, because it's 1, increasing his survivability, and 2, increasing his damage. So I could hypothetically redo these to be HP, and then then you'd have even more HP, be even more absurd to kill. Speed, crit rate, crit damage here. Speed, attack percentage, triple crit rate. I mean, these are pretty solid pieces, pretty solid Merciless pieces here. Attack percentage, triple crit rate. So really solid Merciless gear that I've got on. It's my best Merciless gear on my account. Obviously, it's still a relatively new set, so you're not going to necessarily have god tier Merciless gear across, all of the different slots. But I've gotten relatively lucky. And then down here on the accessories, again, I'm not going Merciless here, but the big reason why is I got incredible flat stat HP pieces, and I do believe that putting HP on the banner and the ring is the way to go. It's the fastest way to boost up his overall HP. And again, HP increases both his survivability and his damage. So this is a very HP heavy build that I have done, which differs a lot from what Scratch's buddy Ziggy did, which is more attack focused, less HP. And then I think Shinny has a much slower Rotos than I do that's in Stone Skin. So Stone Skin, certainly a very viable thing to put on Rotos with Savage nowadays. So pick your poison, right? And then for the amulet, we just got crit damage with the crit damage ascension. And again, I like reaction, just in case somebody's got a really fast, Harima or Taurus to hit him multiple times. Just helps him to have a little bit more survivability, with Marichka Taurus getting multiple turns potentially to bang him out. Interesting choice of words there. So yeah, I like having one reaction piece. So what does it all add up to? Let's take a look at the stats. 65,000 HP Rotos with 6,885 attack, 3,890 defense, 283 speed, and 363% crit damage. So I love this build. I've seen people go higher on attack. For example, Ziggy's build had like a 7,900 attack, but way less HP. We're talking 49k HP as opposed to 65k HP. I had more defense in this build. I'm faster. I have more crit damage. So I prefer personally this build over having more attack on my Rotos, because again, you're getting more survivability. It's also way harder to increase HP than it is to increase attack. You can throw a simple increase attack buff on somebody and you're already increasing their attack that way. Whereas getting more HP, yes, Rotos has the ability to do it with his A2, but I'd rather just build it in there because again, HP equals damage and survivability. So that's how we're rolling today. He is nasty. I could glyph him more to make him faster, hypothetically. I just haven't wanted to use the glyphs. So I could get him up to probably 290, 295 speed, which I think is a really good place for Rotos to be. So yeah, let's take him into the dragon area and see what he can do. I was messing around with him, and then we'll take him into arena. I was messing around with him the other day just to get an idea of like, what's he hitting for? How's it feel? How does my boy Rotos feel in today's testing? And he felt pretty good, guys. He felt good. I'm not gonna lie. So I've already got it set up here. He's a little bit slower, unfortunately, or he's faster than Lydia, so this is a little bit tricky to do. But let's go ahead and see. What does our boy do in Dragon 23? And again, I always do these tests with more realistic real-world conditions, so I'm not using Gerptuk. I'm not doing any of that stuff. We want to see what he does in the arena. You could even argue, frankly, that putting in people like Lydia isn't accurate to today's arena because of Stone Skin debuffs and Polymorph, but oh well. All right, we'll boost attack for the first go around. We'll just hit once here. Thankfully, we didn't get a double hit or an extra turn, which would have negated this attack debuff, or buff, I mean. All right, let's lead with the A. Well, we can lead with the A2 to boost his damage up and increase his HP. So let's lead with the A2. We'll hit right here with the A2 first. Sucks him down. 311, baby, on the A2. That's not even the hard hitter. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Now, he loses the increased attack, so that's not good. We're going to get back around here. Let's see what the A3 does after we get that increased attack back up, which we have it back up now. Let's see. They're still going to have their stuff. A lucky shot. That's fine. And we're back around to Rotos. Look how fast he is. Look at that ability to lap there. So let's see what the A3 does with one increase of the A2, increasing his HP, thereby increasing his damage. So let's take a look and see. Boom, 355. Not bad. Gets the extra turn. Let's see what we got here. 482 on the A2. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Rotos hits very hard. He hits really, really, really hard. And it's crazy how much harder he hits as the battle goes on, as you increase his HP, right? Let's do another A3 here. Blocking the revive, 368. Don't think we triggered the Helm Smasher on that. But with Merciless, he's ignoring, what, 30? Is it 35% of his of defense, right? On that A3. Let's take another look here. I can't remember with Merciless. Think so. I think that's how it works set-wise. 35% plus the 60% of the skill itself. So he's ignoring 95% defense on that A3 guaranteed. So yeah, basically as close to 100% as you're going to get, regardless of whether Helm Smasher procs or not. And then obviously if Helm Smasher procs, you're ignoring even more defense. So he hits so freaking hard. It would be incredible to get the 9-piece on him, to get that chance of the extra turn. Like, if you could get a 9-piece Merciless set on Rotos, I think he would just be absolutely terrifying if it was really good pieces, because that extra turn chance, I mean, you already know how many extra turns he's getting just from the A3. And obviously the big thing with Merciless is you're decreasing a skill cooldown when you're dealing damage. You have a 30% chance of that happening. So in arena settings, you can be getting that A3 back over and over and over and over again when you factor in the fact that on masteries, you might get a cycle of violence proc as well. So Merciless on Rotos is a really terrifying set. I do think it's the overall best set for him, with the exception of Stone Skin. And again, it really depends on what your strategy is in arena. The big advantage of putting, Rotos in a Stone Skin set is hypothetically you don't have to necessarily ban an Armand's because he's not going to get sucked dry, hypothetically speaking, if he's really fast. So it just depends on what you want to do. I like him in Merciless. Let's take him into Arena. Let's see what he can do in Arena. We're in Platinum Arena right now. So let's see what we got here. Oh man, we got some, oof, look at this. Good God. Am I even faster than this team? We'll save that team for a little bit later. We'll start off one of the other teams first. Let's start with a lot of Siegfrieds, which is tough because that really hurts his ability to do stuff. Let's do with that passive. We'll do Sifi. We'll do Rotos. I'm thinking, do we do Armands here? Am I going to be fast enough? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out. Arbeus. This is a team like, you know, whether it's Arbeus or UDK. And again, this is the biggest thing with Rotos nowadays is how do you counter champions that have the ability to dictate where Rotos attacks? And it's tricky, right? It's tricky to be able to do that. So we'll rock Warlord. Yeah, we'll rock Warlord. Let's see how this goes. Could put a Shuzen here. I don't have increased attack. So Shuzen could also be an option instead of, for example, a Warlord if I don't want to shut out, which is legitimately viable. But the Armands, their Armands, always a scary thing. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sheep the Arbeus. All right, we're going to go ahead and take down. Oh, we already stripped the Lazarius, which is great. So we can actually, we'll just kill Armands here. Yep, sit down. And then I think we could probably kill with the A1, but we'll just suck dry with the A2. We'll kill Lazarius. Siegfried is, what's Siegfried dealing with? He's basically shut down. We can't kill him quite yet, so we got to be smart here with the Arbeus. So we'll just hit Siegfried to pop that passive, and now we can kill him. And there you go, passives out. Look at that. Sit down, baby. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. Not horrible player power here. Let's try this. Let's try this. This looks fun. And that was without increased attack, right? This should be fun. Let's try it here. What do we got here? Cleanse. Am I faster? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I'll be faster here. Very, very possible I'm not. Okay, it is a Stone Skin Armands. I'm in Stone Skin as well on my Armands. Okay, we did get the full cooldown there. We can, I think we can try to suck dry here with the greatest hits. Okay, we did weak hit. Oh, damn. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. We survive. Oh, nope. Armands is dead. Let's go ahead and hit there. He gets an extra turn on the A1. We're no longer locked out. Okay, sit down. Kill. Beautiful. Sleep. And now we can res. I think we'll go ahead and res the Armands here. Sheep mode. Pull out that debuff. Look at that. Ward of the Fallen doing work. And now he procs his passive. Good night. Full auto. And there you go. That's the beat. Like, this is why I like Ward of the Fallen. Right there, you get a really good example of why I like Ward of the Fallen. That's a +4 Siegfried. One of the hardest hitting champs in the game. And it has a 2-hitting A1, right? So that can kill Rotos. That can bypass the passive. But this is why I love putting him in Ward of the Fallen, and also why I love building him with more HP. It's because of that survivability. And a Rotos that's built with more attack is not surviving that hit from Siegfried. And again, this is a super powerful beast mode team here, right? But because Rotos is able to survive, we can trigger that Siegfried passive, and then we can just put him down. Let's see if we can find a Tars Marichka team here. God, Galathir. A lot of Siegfrieds in defenses nowadays. I don't think I'd be faster than Shuzen. We'll try it anyway. Why not? Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we're faster. Don't think we are. And again, we're not even using increased attack, guys. He's still super viable, even without increased attack. Okay, we do get in front of that Siegfried. Very important. Galathier gets the full strip. Fun, fun, fun. Except on the Armons, which is big. We didn't become a sheep. That's huge. Let's go ahead and polymorph the Galathier. Oh, we couldn't do it. Too much resist. All right, and cleansed. Love that. Cleanse it off. Now, can we kill the Sifi without increased attack? Or do we just kill the Shuzen? I think we can kill her. Let's do it. Yes, we can. Decrease cooldown, decrease cooldown. Look at that. We got it back. There's Merciless in action with Cycle of Violence. And he's got it back. Talk about nasty right there. Here it is. More turns. More turns, baby. Suck them dry. Suck them dry. That's what we want. That's what it's about. And they're sheep. Awesome. Now we're seeing the full power of the Merciless Rotos in action. Does he have his, I think he has it again, doesn't he? He has it again. Look at that. It's back again. Boom. Sit down. Sit down, baby. We don't care if we weak hit there. We're fine with that. We're going to save it. Look how fast he is too. He starts getting so fast in this build. I love these masteries on him because of how fast he gets. He gets back to those. As a single hitter, you got to get fast, right? Weak hit there. Bad affinity. That's okay. Suck him dry. Suck him dry. Nope. Couldn't, resisting. Galathier, nasty. Doesn't matter though. We get back around. Can we kill him? We can. Let's go. Oh man, that's a great example of why Merciless on Rotos is just so disgusting. And again, Galathier, scary thing to go up against. Siegfried as well for Rotos. Just with that passive that makes it tough to kill. Let's refresh. Let's see if we can get a Taurus Marichka team. We get Taurus Marichka here. Oh, and Harima. This is like something you would never normally run. Right? You normally don't want to run Rotos into Harima. Let's just see how he does. Let's see how he does. See how much Stone Skin is on this. One of the things that's great about, okay, so we have a lot of Stone Skin here. One of the things that's great about Rotos, though, is that you can get around the Taurus Marichka stuff when they're not in Stone Skin, and just get him to keep attacking and keep sucking stuff dry. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sheep the Taurus. Cleansed off. Beautiful. Can we kill the Marichka? Oh, no. Couldn't kill Marichka. Did get a decrease, though. Did get a decreased cooldown. That's where increased attack would have been really nice. Right? We're just going to go ahead and chill here. Okay. There comes the Taurus. Taurus is back. All right. Let's suck him dry. I don't know why I'm always like, suck him dry. Do it, Rotos. Suck him. Suck him dry, boy. All right, we got polymorph on the Armons. That's okay, though. We're chillaxing. Don't want to turn Sifi into polymorph as well. Okay, Harima does basically no damage versus my Rotos. Big Daddy Rotos. Now, Harima normally makes the A3 hit very, very, very weak. We should be able to just pop through anyway. Yep. So still got it done there. We're going to suck dry the Marichka. Nice. Nice. Oh, let's get back around. Shut some more turns down. Beautiful. Okay. What do we got here? Can we suck Marichka out again? Beautiful. Now we are maxed, I believe now, right? Oh, we got another polymorph. Yep. Fun times. We're becoming sheep left and right. All right, let's go ahead. Shut down. Block, revive. Big. Big, 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 big. I don't think I can kill the Sifi with the A2, but let's find out. Yeah, couldn't do it. Decrease the cooldown again, though. So we'll take that. Now, we don't have the cleanse unless this polymorph pops off. Didn't. Unfortunate. Tough. Tough look for us. Sifi, thankfully, doing goofy things. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, I can kill the, no, I couldn't kill. Oh my God. Okay. Yep. We're becoming sheep left and right. Yep. Well, there's some things that never change, guys, right? Some things that never change. And that is becoming a sheep in Raid Shadow Legends in 2024. So now we're down to just Rotos. Still survives. Nope. Didn't survive there. Okay, well, we can chalk that up to a phenomenal sheep victory, or sheep loss, I should say. And again, you normally don't want to run Rotos. We're going to try it again. You don't normally want to run Rotos into Harima, but we lost that entirely due to sheep. You know, that's what they've made the game nowadays. So what are you going to do? Like, you know, he has, unfortunately, on his A1 a chance to put a decreased defense. He doesn't even have a lot of accuracy, and it doesn't matter. He's still going to get sheeped because that's how this game works. And yeah, what can you do? We'll go ahead and we'll just A2. We'll increase to make our A3 stronger. Jesus Christ, dude. 20% chance, guys. 20% chance. Yeah, I'm sure it is. We got 2 sheep again. Let's see how much damage we can do with the A with a Harima blocking. Yeah, we couldn't quite get the kill. Still did decent damage, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the kill there. Placed a decreased defense. Hey, we didn't get 3 sheep there, though. We didn't get 3 sheep, guys. That's a miracle, right? We'll take that. Weak hit. Sifi still sheeped. Okay, we get a counterattack, and now we get a chance to go again. We get that cleansed off. Okay, we got a decreased cooldown there. Didn't survive there, but that's all right. Bring Rotos back. Heal up. All right, and now we get to go on a rampage. Crazy how much sheep can still dictate a fight. You know, 100% responsible for the loss in the last matchup of doing this. And again, I had 2 people sheeped again. And it's just incredible how much it affects what you're doing. But we got it done. Rotos did what he was supposed to do. And again, we're doing it without increased attack. Let's throw a different team in there. One last run on another Taurus Marichka team. Here we go with the Rotos. And on this one, we'll take out the Armands and we'll throw in. So we'll throw in a Shuzen so we get increased attack. Could go Yumiko here to reset. Let's try that. Let's try that with a Yumiko reset. See how this works. Do they have temporal chains? They do not. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do this instant turn. We'll go over here. We'll drill that. Sit down. Then we'll go ahead and we'll suck her dry. And now we get an extra turn. This is why I love doing this. So we get an extra turn here. So we're going to hit her again. Decrease the cooldown. We get an extra turn again. This is where it starts to get just absolutely disgusting and how you can really, really screw the Taurus Marichka matchup, as you can see. So now we suck dry here. Beautiful. We get an extra turn again. We'll hit the Taurus this time. Fantastic. Another extra turn. Jesus. Another extra turn. I don't think I can kill the Taurus. Let's try. Never mind. I can. Extra turn again. All right. Better to hit the A1 here. We'd rather hit the A1 and we can reset. All our skills are already reset thanks to Merciless. You just see how you can get on a roll with this. It just gets absolutely insane. All right. Let's suck this one dry a little bit. He's getting extra turns now. Now we're all getting extra turns. Got to make sure his health is sub 50%. And now we should be able to finish off with the A3. And there we go. Boom. It's so like when you get him rolling, when you can get him rolling with Merciless, he's still one of the most fun champions to have on your team and one of the most frustrating to face. Now, again, he's super counterable, right? UDK, Arbaeus, Harima, you know, anyone that's putting up a taunt and some type of stone skin type stuff, you're directing things there. But definitely those are the 3 biggest counters for Rotos, of course. And then also Narcissus, because Narcissus ignores passives. Really easy to kill a Rotos. But when you get him running and you're not getting polymorphed, I mean, he's a sight to behold, right? All these years later, still a top 20 champion, in my opinion, in the game, especially if you don't have the right counters out. So that's my Rotos build. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like that build, if you prefer stone skin, maybe you have a different build that you like. I think personally, Merciless, I'd love to get a 9-piece set on them. I'll just show you quickly what the 9-piece set would look like. stats wise. So again, I can do it. It just really affects his stats massively. So let's take a peek with what I've got currently. Because I have, unfortunately, this is you can't see here, but it's an accuracy banner. So if I had an attack banner or an HP banner, I would put him in 9-piece Merciless right now. I just think that this, like, 9-piece Merciless with extra turns with Rotos could be absolutely insane. So the biggest problem with this build, I don't sacrifice speed, I don't sacrifice crit damage, but I sacrifice an immense amount of HP. And as you can tell, I like having a chunky, big daddy Rotos that can survive hits. So this is not tenable for me. If I could get him up to 60, 61, 62k HP and a little bit more attack here, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm putting him in this with this kind of speed. But as it is right now, this is how he rolls here. 65k HP normally. And I do like this build. I do think having more HP, in my opinion, is beneficial on Rotos over having more attack. But hey, each their own. Maybe you disagree. So anyway, guys, again, thank you for 10,000 subs. Thank you for supporting this channel so much over the last several years. Much more content and fun things to come, but it's pretty cool to revisit. This is the first time I've revisited a World's Strongest video that I've done, and it's really interesting to see how the game has changed and how that Merciless set has really changed stuff for Rotos. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all soon. Big Papa Drock, out!